All right, I'm back as well.
All right, what's going on, guys? Hope you had a good weekend.
Dude, I fucking forgot how much I hated spring and summer.
Why? Because skiing's coming to an end?
No skiing, but also just like so much fucking yard work every few days. I hate it.
Yeah, that's true. Looks like we got a nice little gap up on futures here.
I love that.
Hopefully closing over this 20 moving average. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we don't just get a fat reject.
Hey, Big Daddy, can you go on mute? Perfect. All right. Yeah, that's awesome. I think, knock on wood here, but I think we might have found possibly a nice reversal in bottom last week. I don't know if anyone saw it in the group chat that I had posted, or I think maybe Friday or Saturday, but the last 3 recessions we had, we found bottoms in March, which is kind of funny.
Right.
Like 2008, COVID, and 2022.
All right, can you guys hear me better now?
Much better.
All right, I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm having technical difficulties everywhere.
All good.
All right. Sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying I found something on Twitter this weekend where they were saying the last 3 market recessions we've had, I think like 2008, 2020, and 2022 or whatever, each time we found a bottom in March. Well, I don't know if it is cyclical or what's the cause, but cool.
Yeah, I hope that's right, because I'm sick of this shit, mod. So we got a nice little squeeze breakout going on here. If we don't reject, we could probably see this push up, hopefully in the morning. It's our rejection level right now, though. So I guess if we get a close above here, then we can target this week. Otherwise, we'd be looking for a reject and probably a gap fill down here. What do you think? Seems
yeah, that jump up that we saw, was it this morning or tonight?
Yeah, it's a pretty big gap up.
It kind of just bounced back right off of the top of the Bollinger Band there.
Yeah.
And might just, oh man, I don't like my view right here. Hold on. I'm looking on my own.
Yeah, it's either going to reject right now while we're on this meeting, or it's going to be pushing up big time. And I could definitely see it going either way. This kind of looks like it could be a bear flag, too, at the same time. Where's the halfway mark? 1 second. What the fuck is going on? My brain is absolutely fried. Just going to leave that there. That's the halfway mark. That actually lines up pretty well with the target that I had written out. So if price action closes above this level, then the bear flag is invalidated. But it's also a huge rejection point too, so seems like it would be pretty likely that we would test that. Looks pretty good. If we come down to the downside, we definitely don't want to be breaking. I guess there's this. That's interesting. That's something to watch out for. Could see like a push up, reject off this trend line, and come back down.
Is there a bearish FEG above it?
Well, I'm sure. Yeah, there definitely is on a higher time frame. We can check. Yeah, up here, right at the 05 mark. It seems likely to me that we're going to probably test this. I just wonder if we're going to fill this gap first. And we'll play whatever way it goes, but it's something to keep in mind.
Certainly.
Fuck. All right, let's check out. Let's just go through the Mag 7s, get a little refresher here, and see what's going on. Ooh, it's pretty. Look at that,
dude! It absolutely rocketed in the last 10 minutes of open.
Yeah, my concern is it's going to gap up, and we're going to be too late.
Oh my god.
What?
Now I'm just looking at the candle in close.
There's a big old hook dong. So
that's some crazy volume too.
Yeah. We wanna open and hold this level. Open above and hold this level. Market structure shift is up here.
And yeah, blew right through a bearish
stop loss
FEG around like 389 to 390. Just blew right by it.
Yeah, I mean, is it squeezing on the? Yeah, it's squeezing like a motherfucker too. I wish we had. We should have grabbed calls before close. I wish I'd seen this. This thing is looking real good. What's it up on overnight hours? Anybody? Well, give us all the overnight action with the Mag 7s if you can. Someone in the chat.
I'm looking on Robinhood right now.
Let's see. Apple's up 0.61%. Amazon 0.88%. Meta 1.5. Fuck. 605. Kill me. Microsoft. Yeah, dude, this market's ripping right now. Holy shit. Tesla's up 2%. Google's up 1%.
Yeah, dude, everything I put on my watch list. Ooh, except for that one.
There we go. I can hear you guys now. I couldn't hear you on the computer. It's weird.
We're just going to have to be careful when the market opens up then. And probably just go long on a dip or something and not try to short it. My guess. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I don't think we want to. I don't think we want to be hitting puts too hard. We probably just want to wait for the dip and like the retest of like this orange trend. Like my guess is we see something where the market goes up and hits this and then comes back down and then we catch the ride up. But I guess we'll do whatever comes our way.
When's their next earnings date? If you're zoomed out enough, like May.
April 25th.
Yeah.
I mean, the daily closed over.
Yeah.
The 20, so this thing should fire up. We should definitely.
I could see them all pumping into earnings, and then there'll be some letdowns in earnings across the board.
I'm pretty sure we should be buying dips right now, or going long on dips. Damn, look at that 3-day freaking fair value gap. Shit.
Yeah, something that we don't have to worry about anymore is those reciprocal tariffs on April 2nd too. So it could be a good time to swing something as well.
Yeah. Yeah, if we see like a Tuesday low or something, I think that would be the time to do it. I mean, cleanly bounced off this, even though it took like a week.
Mm-hmm.
We got tons of volume over the moving average, but the fibs haven't flipped back yet. So maybe we test that the middle band there before we start doing something else. Let's go to Meta. I don't even want to look at this. This one also bounced off the 3-day fair value gap. I mean, we'll see what happens. If the daily closes over this one tomorrow, maybe this is one to swing. God rest my soul. Yeah, I mean, we got lots of fair value gaps, so I think we can ignore this first one, but this one's definitely on watch. Also lines up with that 162% retracement, so I think we could see calls 640 on Meta. Let's go to Amazon.
You're learning. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. You can only beat a dog so many times.
That's squeezing like a bitch too, huh?
All right. This had tried breakout, failed, bounced back up, closed outside of it again. I don't know if we can. See what we got.
Give it a little squeeze.
Fill that gap. Yeah, it's got. I mean, they all have a ton of volume. They all look the same, really.
Yeah, all the Max 7s at least.
Yeah.
Except for Tesla.
Yep. This is Yeah, this is the Fang. I like using this. This has a little bit of a buyer flag though. I don't like that.
What's FNGA?
It's like a leveraged Fang.
Oh.
So it's
Trippy.
you can usually use it pretty good for.
Right.
Sometimes it's easier to read charts on these leveraged ones for whatever reason. Got this thing going on. So we'll just have to wait and see. Not a ton of volume either. So we should be on watch for a reject around this tomorrow. Needs to close above. And pretty wild to hit a whole 2 standard deviation move though. We should be watching this thing for squeezes. All right, what's next?
The market gapped up pretty good for now, huh?
Yeah, big time. Apple's
Bitcoin's kind of breaking out.
Apple's firing up. Classic. Also kind of got this too. We just got to make sure we don't reject these areas, but I have a hard time thinking we will. What's left? What do we got for earnings this week or consumer data? Anything like that we should be watching out for?
I'm taking a look.
Earnings tomorrow. We have Lucid in the morning, Oklo at night after close, Rumble on Tuesday, McCormick, GameStop on Tuesday after hours, Corvus, Chewy on Wednesday before open, Dollar Tree. These Dollar Trees and McCormick's are going to be good indicators of like consumer sentiment too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paychecks. Let's see.
We've got GDP this weekend. PC.
Yeah, we have PMI tomorrow, I think, at 9:45. Anything else crazy that's jumping out? Lululemon Thursday after close, and then just like a whole bunch of randos. Nothing else that's really jumping out to me. Sky Harbor, but yeah. And then for economic data, yeah, tomorrow's PMI at 9:45 a.m. Consumer confidence on Tuesday at 10 a.m. New home sales at 10 a.m. Durable goods on Wednesday. Interesting. 1 p.m., 1:10 p.m. on Wednesday, St. Louis Fed President Alberto Musalem speaks. Then we got second revision to GDP on Thursday, initial jobless claims, pending home sales. Then at after hours, Richmond Fed President Tom Barkin speaks. And Friday, personal income, personal spending, PCE, core PCE, and consumer sentiment.
All right. Well, thanks for the update.
You got it. Wired Beast wants to look at Palantir after Tesla.
Yeah, we can. We got a big list too. It looks like.
Yeah.
Look how good this half week freaking fair value.
Yeah, we came up. We put a list together in the chart chat before.
If you can make it food.
If you could trust this, this looks like a double bottom that could push up to 270. But let's see. All right. People still like this stock, huh? When's its next earnings? Coming up May 12th. Okay.
You got some
Well,
time.
the daily looks great. Kind of. Looks like it had a market structure shift. So we probably want to be
What
going.
is that after hours?
It's at 92.50 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably gonna shoot up big time because of that level.
Good for our May calls.
Let's see. Probably gonna see 93.5 this week, which makes sense, I think, because there's also big old bearish fair value gap right there that the market wants to target.
Right where you're drawn right there is the take profit zone for sure, for me anyway, in this trade.
Yeah, you don't want to lose this level at all.
Yeah, we're at lock-in stop loss or stop gain at this point because it's in profit a little bit and push for that target zone.
Yep. Let's see if there's anything else that I could. Squeeze it that way. That's probably it. Looks good.
Yeah, looks ready to go.
I think we're a little late, but
Did you put pepper in here?
yeah, looks good.
Which one?
Huh?
I was really liking DocuSign.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go down the list after.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is this one already gapping up too, though? I hate that everything's gapping up. I'm not in it.
It's not up. It's not up crazy right now. It's like 0.01 or something.
Had huge volume.
Yeah, it did. I still think it has a ton of upside there too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look back and see where there's like a
I mean, it's probably
bearish FPG.
Yeah, it's probably gonna just retest this trend line.
Yeah, I have the bearish FPG around 92, so it could run.
Which all the way up here. Well, it depends what time frame you're looking at too, though. 'Cause you can,
5 seconds, I'm going to say you got your
I'm
time.
looking at 3 months, but like even if I do 5 a day, like I don't see anything really above it.
We're not going to play this game. I can take away your tablet all day. We're not going to do that. All right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You're good. It looks like it can push up to 92 probably. Is that what you're seeing?
Yeah, like that's where I saw that PG.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm definitely looking. That might be my first play of the week. We'll see.
Yeah, give it a shot. I wonder. I'm trying to see if this one over here is. They got one on the 3-day too. 2 hour. That's the one I was looking for.
God.
Yeah,
That's that.
that's around the same
I'm done.
thing.
If he lost his job, that would be, oh man. I feel bad for him, but man, it would be like to liquidate his own face.
Hey Porter, what are you talking about?
I don't know. I put him on mute. Sounds like one of his buddies is on the.
Not on the up and up, that's for sure.
No.
All right, what do we got?
My bad, guys. My bad. I was in like another Discord chat. I forgot to mute my phone. My bad.
You're good. FDX. This is a bank. Oh no, this is FedEx, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna defund this?
Is it? I don't know. Did they get federal funding?
I thought so. Or is
I
that
thought it was
that
just,
UPS? Wait, USPS? I mean.
Yes, United States Postal Service.
Yeah, they like don't even make a profit, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, they don't, but it's technically like a government service. So whatever. Interesting. I mean, hey, if they did get defunded, this thing would probably skyrocket, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I assume this is just gonna move up and test this 239 level eventually. I just don't know if it's gonna go straight up or not. Had some serious sell volume before it closed.
Yeah, I see that as well. What is that?
But that doesn't mean it won't move up with the whole market.
Do they have earnings? Is that what?
They had it for the
Latest
gap. They had it
update.
for the gap down.
Oh, okay.
It's pushing up right now too, so it's at 234. But I mean, I think we can only take in overnight, with a grain of salt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
ODFL. What the hell is this? Besides the lower lows, looks like it's breaking out. Got some serious momentum on the RSI right now. Got a nice push on the daily, but it's still underneath, still making lower lows. Did it close above that level? Oh, it did. This could be good. What does this company do? Who wanted to see this? ODFL. Tell me about it. Freight carrier. All right, well, whenever you break support and then you close back above it, that's usually a pretty damn good sign that this thing's going to come back. It's got this fair value gap right there, so that's probably our first target. Might want to throw this one on the list.
Yeah. Old Dominion. Oh, Old Dominion.
Um,
How you doing? Yeah, I see a
we're just gonna use a tight stop on it because it was making lower lows. So we can
I see 168.
we can use this one as our stop loss, 163.5. Tight stop loss. Yeah, and then we can do a profit target of like 174 probably. That might be too high.
I see two FEGs,
Actually,
one around 68 and then one around 170.
Oh, are you using what time frame are you looking at though?
I think the weekly. Even though I paid for it, it's still my time frame looks a little different than yours for whatever reason. The setup. It's like on the bottom.
Oh, it's down here. Yeah, you can. There's one on the top and one on the bottom. Just so you know. One.
I have the one on the top for me is like the tickers.
Yeah. Okay. So you're on the
Or
5 day.
is the candles. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I just pressed it. What the hell is
Yeah.
5? Is it 5 minute 5 days then? Like that would just confuse the shit out of me.
I did 15-minute 5 days.
Oh.
Or 30-minute.
How do you change that?
I don't know. Mine shit looks different.
Oh, 30 minute.
I think
Yeah.
you just unclick the bottom one.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of what mine looks like.
Yeah, 167, 166, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a good probably short term one, but I do think that for a decent swing, like a 2-week swing, you could see 174.
Yeah, I see.
There's been a lot of volume too. Huge volume day that this just had.
Short term.
Yeah. After squeezing a bit for 2 days. Actually, 3 days. 4 days.
Oops. Yeah, if you want to do, probably should do a tighter stop then for like a. Well, it's actually hitting that profit target right now too. So maybe it.
After hours right now, you're saying?
No, the other day.
Oh.
I mean, it's definitely gonna probably push up to this, but I just wonder if we need a tighter.
Maybe
We might
170s.
want a tighter stop if we're not swinging it for longer contracts.
Yeah.
So maybe a stop at 164.81. Looks
What
good
you want
though
to do? 170s?
for strike.
Yeah.
We gotta look at the volume. Oh, they only have April 17th, huh? 175 has 281 volume. We're gonna have to see
170 what?
175 has 281 volume. We're gonna have to see how it looks, how the volume looks on tomorrow.
Okay. I'll
The spread is
put it on watch for right now.
yeah, spread is kind of shitty. It's probably gonna gap up.
Everything might.
All right, what do we got next? MCHP. What the hell is this? Microchip.
Ooh, we got an SAP in the chat.
What is this?
My competitors.
We got a little double bottom going on here.
CHP.
I need to zoom out. See what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's made a recent low, but that doesn't mean we're going to keep dropping right now. It's had somewhat of a double bottom. And this is a ton of volume, but this could be shorts covering and buyers stepping in too, right?
Yeah, I
So-
see a sell side liquidity. I see it's in the sell side liquidity gap, so that
Yeah.
would make sense. It actually just closed above it, but it wicked out of it and closed in,
Yeah, that means it'll
and then
go,
kind of completely reversed.
yeah, it'll go the other direction then, like 9 out of 10
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. I don't hate that. I mean, I could definitely push up to like at least 55 in the short term. The top of my
65.
Bollinger's at like 53.50-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
kind of like right in the middle of that gap down.
This one? Yep.
Yeah.
We just gotta time it well, but maybe it bounces in this little fair value gap. 51.
Mm.
How do I 65 in it? I'm gonna set this for the alert on that 65 minute. So if it hits this box tomorrow, I'll get the notification. All right, we'll see. It could go either way. MCK.
That's McCormick, so that's another earnings play this week. Oh, no, that's McKesson. I lied. Don't listen to me.
Beautiful wedge breakout a little while ago.
Yeah.
Let's see what this thing is. Nice. It was a big old rising pennant. Just blew out. All right. So this thing is targeting. Right now, it's targeting this 676 to 689 level. But will it pull back first? Probably. Let's see. We got a support level that was broken. That's never good. This trend line is kind of breaking here. Or is it not? Maybe it's not.
Mm. I still have more downside on mine.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh, actually, sorry. That was probably. I could probably move this back out a little bit more.
I wouldn't be surprised if it can't pull back a little bit. But I do think.
Like 655.
Yeah, like right here probably. 653. That whatever this peak is. I mean, we'll see. It's gonna land where it wants to land. But I think they're gonna want to try to target this level here. It is squeezing on the 2 hour. I mean, as long as we hold this trend, technically we're still moving up. So had a ton of volume on the 2 hour, and it closed above the 2 hour upper band there. All right. So we'll see.
Do we got any more? Oh, SAP. So I wanted to look at.
Oh, you want to look at SAP? Okay.
V1A. 9A.
I mean, everything looks like it's moving. This thing, oh. Let's see.
It's
Usually,
what Tesla's gonna look like in 2 weeks.
yeah. Whenever you have a reversal down here, you're usually ignoring these first boxes just so people know. Especially if you get really close to a sell side liquidity, or you do sweep it 100%. So we're probably going to pretend that one doesn't exist. But it could reject this one. And this looks just like the SPY.
I have it squeezing right now.
Yeah, it's definitely squeezing for sure.
It also technically is in a FEG in the squeeze. So if it does break up, the next one I have is a little above 280.
Tons of volume. I don't know. It's kind of a weird looking chart.
It is.
We really want to get that lower high. Somewhere in here. Or high or low. What am I talking about?
You tell me.
All right, let's go. What was next? Root.
Oh, wow. That's what I was looking at this weekend, too.
So the thing is exploding up. Those are always pretty bullish moves. probably gonna go to like 174.
I have it mapped out on the longer time frame. If it gets above like 166, it should rip if you pull back to like a 3-day or even like a weekly.
Yeah, 166 is the high. So that would make
Yeah,
sense.
give or take. I'd go to like a weekly or 3-day. Yeah, there you go. It's going to like a bull.
Yeah, it kind of was like a cup and handle. So usually target 2x. So it's probably almost at its peak for this pattern. Look at that fair value gap on the 3-day. I can even start checking those 3 days more. I don't know, we'll see. GRPM. Coupon. Been exploding up. Closed above the daily fair value gap. That's a good sign. If it pulls back at all, you should be slamming longs. Let's see where, somewhere around here probably. Let's go second line for this. 2 hour. That's gonna, if this pulls back, it's gonna pop. Got a nice little wedge breakout there too. Let's see how well that does though. It's kind of a weird looking one.
What if it pulls back to 1686, 1685 somewhere? You're saying slam?
Yeah, I was looking for the 2 hour. I mean, obviously we got to see if it bounces with that 1650 to 1681. I'm not gonna call out the fair value gap until I'm damn sure. So I'll be a little bit more late. Just because I don't want another SPY incident. But they're usually pretty good. Oh, look at that squeeze. RX. God damn it, I hate looking at this thing.
Actually, put that on there. It's looking better, kind of.
Kind of is. You're right. I still won't buy it, but yeah, I mean, it's got this nice little weird looking inverse head and shoulders with a breakout. Could target 7.35. Is squeezing. Might reject this.
Yeah, but
fair value gap
retest
here.
this breakout. Retest the breakout and rip.
Yeah, probably. I hate this thing. It's not something that's worth trading. Like,
No, I'm just shares at that point.
yeah. All right. Hood. Did they have, so somebody posted in the chat some bearish news or something? What was going on with that? Oh no, it was Kramer maybe?
Yeah, Kramer said buy, but they also apparently got into March Madness gambling.
Oh yeah, so that's gonna go wild. I mean, it looks great. We should, oh fuck, I wish I held this. I got spooked because of the theta. It's so much harder trading with other people because I probably would have just held it myself. Let's see. I mean, we're probably going to target this double. When you see these overlaps like this, they almost always hit. So we're probably going to be targeting like 47 on Hood this week. Now we just want to make sure that we get a good entry, even though it's probably gapping up right now. What do we got? What is it doing on after hours? Anybody know? Yeah, it's up 4%. God damn it.
Holy shit.
Up for. I was looking too.
Those calls are up over 100%.
Easy.
All right, well, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to do the analysis live and see what happens because it's not. I mean, I can tell you where it's probably going, but we're not gonna throw it on the watch list right now.
Maybe they try to fill the gap up and then rip it.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Six of them.
What is Uber at? That's gonna make me fucking hurl too.
I was looking at Uber this weekend too.
Uber's not up that much. Uber might be a good one to go. Oh, Hinge is ripping.
76.10, only three quarters or a third of a percent.
We looked at Tesla earlier.
Oh, now it's up 1% because the volume's super thin. Someone literally just moved it.
Uber can get into like that 78 range, I think.
Hey, Uber.
77, 78. Yeah, I mean that's so true. Like take a nice win going into the weekend with the market we've been having the last 2 months.
Yeah, it was not.
There's always gonna be another trade because it could have very well just been down 4% going into today. So
this looks
good.
Unless
you have a lot of time. That's why I got May for that Palantir call because I was like I kind of want to hold it through, but you need a lot of time.
MicroStrategy is probably gapping up right now, right? Yeah, it's up 4%.
Yeah. Yep, the move we needed on Friday.
Where's my boy STX USA? Where you at?
You want to look at Okta?
Yeah, give me a second. This should explode up to. I've been saying this for a while, so it is hard to trade this one, but this should hit 380 soon. Almost bet my bottom dollar on it. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Make it all back on the next MSTR trade.
All right. Which one did you want?
That's how
Big
she
guy?
go.
Okta. It's with a K instead of a C.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. And then another one that I think you'll like after too. I got, but I know I think you have an alert for it anyway.
It did kind of a weird close, but
It did.
Hey, Cash, when you draw like this, are you expecting it to come down? Is that what you're drawing?
I'm just drawing out the pattern I see. That's all.
Yeah.
So that whatever which direction it goes, I'm ready for it. So if so if we start pushing up this way, I'm going to be looking for a close up here to target this. But if we have a big old close out here like a daily or something, then I can be looking for puts. I don't think it will. This looks more like a little daily cup and handle going on here. And we usually target the 2.0 for those because those are always strong moves. So that's like 129. But I mean, whatever way it goes is the way we play it.
Okay, thanks.
We could be looking for a squeeze probably on like a 30-minute tomorrow, maybe. Wait for a setup.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I like that one a lot. What's the other one you got?
Tempest.
Oh, yeah. I haven't looked at it recently, but... Is Nancy still in this?
I haven't heard otherwise.
Let's see. Got the microstructure shift, at least the short-term one. That's always good to see. Yeah, looks good. What are we thinking? Probably like we'll move up to 55 soon. I wish my website.
Yeah, I mean, 50. If it breaks above 54, it can go to like 57, 58.
Yeah. It's probably gonna blow past this fair value gap just because it's been tested already and the pattern changed. So yeah. What's the option chain like on this one? Have you checked yet?
No, I haven't.
I'm gonna look right now.
Do it. I'll put whatever you think is hot.
What do we got? April 4th now? Is this already almost April? What the hell?
Yeah.
Probably the 50s or the 55s.
Yeah, I was thinking 55s.
55 calls?
Something like that.
I assume that's where the volume is heading. They're 50 and it's already moving past it, but doesn't mean you can't. It's a cheap enough stock. You can still get into the 50s probably.
Yeah, it's almost up 2% too. Yeah, I like 53, 55s. We're gonna have to see what it looks like tomorrow. I'd like a retest of this horizontal trend, but I won't know until tomorrow.
Everything's probably going to rip for the first like 30, 40 minutes and then
Yeah, and by the time we
come back down to some retest and then rip for the rest of the day,
yeah,
if I had to guess.
yeah, maybe we'll just get right into it tomorrow morning, depending on how stuff looks. Looks good. All right, what else do we have? We have GitHub, Tesla, Uber. Yeah, I mean, this
Okay.
is, I think we should definitely try to play this one again. This one really threw me through a loop before close. Let's see, 77 and a half probably.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't even know if we'll have a chance to get in it.
No, probably not. Unless you want to play it down.
No, I don't want to play it down. Not yet, anyway. I don't think. Why? What do you see?
No, I was just saying, like, if it rips like 4 or something % on the day, like, you could always just play a quick scalp.
Yeah. I'll hold this level probably. All right, we'll just see what happens there. FXI CQQ. Any news on China that makes you guys want to look at this, or are we just checking it? I hate China stocks. I mean, it's just gapping. That's a oops. This is called an island bull gap. It's when you have a gap on one side and a gap on the other side. Those are usually pretty big signs that it's going to move the other direction. You can see how there was one here and here, and it shot all the way up.
That was me, my bad. I was fat fingering my mute button.
Yeah, there's another one here and here. This thing just loves to do these double gaps. So, I don't know.
Kind of been a little bearish lately too. Could bounce. Seems like it's gonna be a strong play this year.
It looks bearish right now, but
Yeah, it's coming in a little bit.
anything could change. Well, it's just because of this.
Yeah.
And I don't know. We'll see. There's better setups on the market. CQQ is probably the same. Yeah, it's triple top.
Dude, all of those charts are disgusting.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Chinese stocks.
I wouldn't trade this.
I think some of these microchips might be in trouble.
Which one are you looking at? We did Apple. Okay, AMD. We look at AMD. That'll give you one.
I was gonna, AMD, whatever. It's been kind of leading the pack.
Still don't want to touch it, but yeah. It did close over this, so, but I mean, it's still making lower lows. We need to see we need to see a close above this, and then we need to see a ton of volume. There's so many other better setups. I probably wouldn't waste my time on this. I mean, we'll see what tomorrow brings. If the market does start to drop, maybe we look for a little put scalp though.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get that.
I was saying the only thing that really looked like puts, at least a market or like a vertical wise, would be like the chips. Like Qualcomm actually looked pretty decent for puts.
Really? Okay, I'll check it out. Wasn't looking too bad a little while ago. What changed? The daily's not bad. I guess it's not. Well, yeah, it's not bad. You don't like it?
I'm in love with it.
That's fair.
It did kind of reject going back down into. You hit a fair value gap and like wicked really hard off of it and closed in the upper Bollinger Band, but I don't know.
We just need to wait and
I
see.
did draw a wedge from like the highs of when it was like 61 on March 10th, and it like wicked really hard, trying to break above it on the 19th on Wednesday, and it's kind of just like looks like it broke below my wedge, but could be wrong. Could be reading it wrong. Who knows?
Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see if it closes up here.
Ooh, what time frame are you looking at? I was wondering why my squeeze looks different.
This is a 65 minute.
I still don't have that.
You can go if you click this one at the top. You hit time interval.
Yeah.
And hit custom interval. You can type it in.
Oh, okay. 65.
I just think it's like my favorite one. It looks so clean. And I do like 98 sometimes for like the quarter of the day. 195 is, I think, half of the day. I just look at shit differently sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Love the 3 day for swings. It's epic. Like a half week. All right. SoFi, that was a special request, so let's make sure we do this. Holy shit. All right, SoFi's got this same setup as the SPY, kind of. I mean, technically, by definition, this is still a bear flag. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, though. Not a ton of volume that's rising up, and it's testing that moving average. You're going to want to see it gap up, but I wouldn't be surprised if it rejected somewhere up here. I don't know anything about the company, though, and how they're doing. It did bounce off of a daily fair value gap. Same with the weekly, it closed inside of it. That's a pretty good sign. So maybe it shoots up. I still think it's going to reject somewhere, but needs to get over this level. 13.5 is the level for longs to start paying attention. Close above this, and you can start looking for entries to really go long.
Specifically, why that spot cash? Just curious.
So that's the market structure shift.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, right. So it's always the previous pivot point from your low or your high. So, and then I mean, sometimes you'll usually see it close above this, and then it'll come back down, and that's when you're looking for the entry to go long. It's like a data point that gets checked off.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so watch that. We definitely do not want to see a daily close anywhere on this bottom side. Otherwise, you're probably looking at like a higher low to form somewhere down here. But the weekly fair value gap, pretty bullish close there. So, you know, I don't hate it. Could be good. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, definitely like this. If you're an investor, this is where you should be buying, 100%. This one or this one here. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Let's see, TSMC. Where did everything go? Is this supposed to be TSM? I already have this right now. I don't know why. I guess I'm going to stick with the same thesis that I had. Did we do this on Friday? Either way, it's either going to come down and retest this trend. Did have some decent volume step in, so maybe it's going to push up and fill this gap soon. Yeah, probably going to reject this gap up here. Would be my guess. So push up to 180s soon. Look for a reject around there. Chewy. Isn't this like a that cat guy?
I've heard like dogs and cats and pets. We actually use it. We get this thing called Bark Box, and it's like once a month. It's like toys and treats get delivered. It themes around the month. It's kind of cute.
Sure, they love that.
Oh yeah. Do they have earnings this week? I think that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Wednesday. Did it reject that microstructure shift? It did. That's interesting. So, I mean, we'll see if it gaps above tomorrow, but probably going to do. Well, the RSI looks pretty good.
It did close above.
No, it rejected, but doesn't mean it won't open above. We'll just have to wait and see if it does one of the fakies.